Hey everybody, this is Leo, your real estate advisor. Today we're going to be talking about real estate economic indicators that you can use to help you gauge the real estate market and make real estate related decisions. If you stay till the end, I'll have two bonus indicators for you to use. Quick disclaimer before we get started. This is not an exact science. Indicators are exactly that, just indicators. A certain cause may not have a certain effect every single time. Keep that in mind. Also, this is meant to be a quick video to give you the indicators that you need to help you to make better real estate decisions. So first we'll talk about the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 is an index that contains 500 different companies, 500 different stocks. These companies range from real estate companies to technology companies to finance companies. Basically, every sector of the market is covered within the S&P 500. So it's a good tool to use to gauge the economy, where the economy is going. You can use the S&P 500 to understand consumer psychology and understand what people think about the economy and where it's going. And of course, you can use this information for your real estate decisions. Let's talk about real GDP. So real GDP and GDP are different. Here is how. GDP does not account for inflation, whereas real GDP does account for inflation. GDP is the indicator that reflects the value of all goods and services produced by an economy in a given year. It gives you the real picture. Real GDP gives you the real picture. We grow at about 2 to 3% per year. That's average. If we're growing less than 2%, then the economy is declining. If we're growing more than 3%, then the economy is very healthy. If the economy is doing well, real estate's doing well. If the economy is not doing so well, real estate may not be doing so well. Another indicator that you can use is GDP per capita. GDP per capita is important because this is the measure of how everyone is doing individually. Per capita. Now, if everyone's doing well, then they're more likely to buy real estate. If everyone's not doing so well, they're less likely to buy real estate. The better people are doing and the more real estate that they can buy, prices increase. If they're not doing well and they can't buy real estate, prices decrease. Let's talk about home sales. So if homes are being sold in a particular area, a lot of homes being sold, then there's activity. And if there's activity, then there is demand. And if there is demand, prices increase. When activity decreases, prices decrease with it. So in other words, when home sales are up, prices are usually up. When home sales are down, prices are usually down. Another important indicator that you can use would be the days on market. How long are homes taking to sell in your area? 30 days is the equilibrium. If homes are taking longer than 30 days to sell, prices may be falling. If homes are selling in less than 30 days, prices may be increasing. Be sure to pay attention to the months of inventory in your area. How long would it take if no new listings came on the market? How long would it take for all of the real estate in your area to be sold, to be absorbed into the market? Equilibrium is 6 months. Any more than 6 months, you're in a buyer's market. Prices are probably going down. Any less than 6 months, and you're most likely in a buyer's market and prices are going up. Here in Miami, here in Brickell, Miami, the months of inventory is about 4 months, which tells you that prices are going up. A lot of people are coming here to Brickell. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the 10-year note. Interest rates follow the 10-year note. So if you pay attention to the 10-year note, you can pay attention to interest rates and see where interest rates are going. It's important to have this information because if capital is easier to acquire, i.e. low interest rates, then more people will buy real estate, as we see happening right now in 2021, because capital is easier to acquire, so real estate becomes more affordable. Now, if interest rates rise and capital is harder to acquire because of high interest rates, then typically real estate prices will fall. So just keep in mind, if capital is easier to acquire, real estate becomes more affordable. If capital is harder to acquire, real estate becomes less affordable. So pay attention to interest rates. Make sure that you're up to date with unemployment trends and job growth trends. So if there is high job growth in a particular area, jobs are growing, people are migrating to the area, they're working, they're making good money, of course that's going to translate to the real estate market, and real estate prices will go up, real estate prices will increase. Now if people are unemployed, if people aren't making as much money, then real estate prices are going to decrease. Now we're going to talk about disposable personal income. This is also referred to as take-home pay. So disposable personal income, or take-home pay, is the money that an individual will receive after paying personal taxes. So after paying taxes, this is the money they have to spend on basic needs such as housing. So if take-home pay or personal disposable income increases faster than the rate of inflation, typically real estate will increase. It's important to take a look at discretionary income. This is the money that people have left over after paying for necessities. This money can be spent on luxuries, growing the economy, and raising interest rates. The extra money can also be saved, slowing the economy and lowering interest rates. So just keep in mind, if people are taking their extra money and they're saving it, maybe they anticipate something negative coming. If people are taking their extra money and they're spending it, people think that the times are good. They think the economy is healthy. Keep that in mind. So next, we want to look at the dollar. You want to see how the dollar stacks up against other currencies. If the dollar is weak, the dollar is down, typically real estate is up. If the dollar is strong, the dollar is up, typically real estate is down. Another important economic indicator when it comes to real estate would be construction. Construction is an indicator of where real estate is going. More specifically, home starts and building permits. So if builders are starting to build homes, or if they're pulling permits to build homes, they anticipate that real estate prices will increase. If builders are slowing down and they're not building, they think that prices may decrease. They don't think they're going to be able to get a good return on their investment. I actually made a video on the real estate market cycle that will go a little more in depth when it comes to development, and I'll link that video. So if you stayed till the end, here are the two bonuses that I brought up earlier: change in taste and the weather. So let's talk about change in taste, right? So let's say when the virus first happened, people did not want to be close to other people. They didn't want to be in luxury condos. They wanted to move to single family homes. That's an example of change in taste. Whenever something happens that makes the consumer want to go in a different direction, makes the consumer want to purchase single family over condos, or multifamily over traditional single family, however the cookie crumbles, right? That's change in taste. And with that information, you can determine how you want to make your real estate plays, how you want to make your real estate investments. You want to see where things are going before they actually go there. Also too, weather. So activity picks up in the summertime. In the summertime, typically prices are up. In the wintertime, activity decreases and prices are down, because as you remember, activity is related to prices. When activity is high, prices are high. When activity is low, prices are low. And with all of that out the way, our video has come to an end. Thank you for watching. Again, this was meant to be something quick to give you the information you need to make real estate decisions, or to better help you make real estate decisions. If you need something else further explained, comment or contact me. If you need help with anything real estate related, contact me. My information is below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.